Yes, I know I'm terrible at drawing. Sorry. Anyway, I know this is a weird first video to post, and it may be my only video, but this video is an explanation of the drama surrounding me and furries in my area saying bad things about me. This is not an apology video or a call out video, and all names except for my own will be kept anonymous. So I have a bad temper, and I realize that this isn't a valid excuse at all. But I was really angry at a few different people and I said some bad words in some DMs on Telegram. I also made an edgy off-color joke that wasn't funny at all, and these comments insinuated violent intentions that I don't actually have, and it was just my anger showing. All the following comments are from 2024. In May 2024, someone in a FurryCon chat mentioned going to college, and I mentioned that my time in community college from around 2010 to 2011 was really horrible. Keep in mind that I went to this college, it was roughly 1,000 miles from this area, so it's not really nearby, but that was another period in my life, and it was really terrible for me, and I made a violent joke that I could have made it the next Virginia Tech incident, which is referring to the 2007 Virginia Tech shooting. And I realized that this wasn't funny and I should have just kept my pent up feelings to myself, especially ones that I had no intention of doing and it was just a huge exaggeration. One of the mods from that con chat deleted the comment and sent me a DM telling me to not post things like that again. So, on to the next incident, which was June 2024. I was in a small local furry chat with about 20 or less people, and I got into a political argument with somebody who lived kind of near me, who me and him didn't get along, and we just had other arguments about things we disagreed with and said some bad words to each other. But this one got really bad, and he was just dismissing anything I said and wouldn't listen to my opinion at all. So I got really mad and I called him a series of homophobic slurs and said I wish that he would get beaten up or die from drinking too much. And I realized that these comments were really horrible and that there is no excusing them at all. And I did apologize to him and he accepted it. In August 2024, I was banned from a NSFW con chat because of a few reasons. For one, I was ranting and trauma dumping a bit too much about frustrations I had with somebody in the past that wasn't even in that chat or doesn't even go to that con. And I was sending DMs to too many people who didn't want them just to have conversations, and I wasn't respecting their boundaries. Then I DM'd an admin of the group and got mad at them for banning me for those reasons, and I referred to the entire NSFW group using homophobic, sex shaming, and serophobic terms, which again I realized that this was wrong. I deleted them a few seconds later and took back the comments I said and said I hated how I had such a bad temper, but the admin had already taken the screenshots. And again, I know I shouldn't have said these things to begin with. I was just going through a really self-hating, almost incelish type of phase, and I was really lonely. But I know I need to control my anger better. It was around October 2024 that the screenshots of mostly the three incidents that I mentioned were spread around due to an argument I got into in another NSFW con chat regarding the rules of the chat and what counted as being offensive or not offensive or discriminatory. A well-known prominent furry in sort of this area who goes to a lot of cons saw the screenshots and they banned me from certain events and panels that they run. And then they and several others continue to warn other furs about me using these screenshots and assuming that they were my normal behavior. That's basically the gist of the situation. I know that I have anger issues and I would say things that I don't really mean in online chats. I'll admit that there are other similar online chat incidents like the ones in this video that aren't being spread around, and this isn't my first time getting in trouble for it, and it's not only with furries. But I am working on self-improvement. I voluntarily left every furry group chat that I'm in, or any group chat in general, and I am regularly seeing a therapist because I want to be able to get along with other people better. As far as I know, I'm not banned from any cons as a whole, and I have no reports or incidents of me causing trouble in real life to anybody, and I believe I can redeem myself as opposed to some other furs that are basically blacklisted from the fandom due to unspeakable physical acts or scamming people out of a lot of money. That said, if you wish to avoid me, I understand completely why, and I will do my best to avoid contact with you as well. I figured I should just get this out of the way instead of acting like I never messed up, and I'll just admit to it. And I hope that this video might clear up some things, and I may continue making videos and content in the future if I desire. This could be the only video I post though. Either way, I'm wishing everybody the best.